inevitable.
Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome back to our channel. Since Garrison Hearst fractured his ankle in 1998, shortly after staring at the cover of Madden NFL 99, several of the players who stared at the cover of the game sustained injuries the next season. Of the 22 players who have been chosen to cover Madden games over the course of the season, 16 have had problems or suddenly interrupted seasons after their cover debut. Here is the history of the Madden NFL Curse. EA Sports tends to ignore any significant talk of the curse hanging over its wildly profitable franchise and attributes the rash of injury and other grim post-cover problems to the inevitable decline of an athlete during the peak performance season. They're probably right, man. Madden NFL 19 gave us yet another chance to try the curse. Number 4, Madden NFL 21. Throughout the season, Jackson set even more milestones, including becoming the youngest quarterback starter in the playoff game. After the end of the season, the Ravens redesigned their offensive strategy based on Jackson's skill set. Flacco, who had been replaced by Jackson, was traded over to the Denver Broncos for the 2019 season. Jackson's 2019 season was much more spectacular, receiving a perfect 158.3 pass in his opening game. Throughout the season, Jackson has set a number of milestones, including becoming the first NFL player to throw more than 250 yards and reach 120 yards in a single game. At the end of the season, Jackson won the title of MVP, being the only player other than Tom Hardy to win the title. Jackson was confirmed for the Madden NFL 21 cover, and the 2020 season will not end until February, but it remains to be seen if Jackson will be the object of the Madden Curse. In an interview with ESPN, Jackson said he wasn't worried about the curse, saying, "Patrick Mahomes is on the front line and he won. I like the curse." So far, his confidence hasn't come back to haunt him.
Browning dive, touchdown Tigers.
Yeah, I don't think this is a surprise. I think everyone expects the Jacksonville Jaguars to take Trevor Lawrence.
Number 3, Madden NFL 20. Picked as the 10th overall selection in the 2017 NFL Draft by the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes backed Alex Smith in his rookie season. In the one game he played, he threw almost 300 yards down. After the 2017 season, the Chiefs traded Smith to the Redskins, opening the way for Mahomes to be the starter in Kansas City. No one could have expected that the Mahomes monster season will have been in 2019. In the regular season, Mahomes lit defenses to the tune of 5,097 yards and 50 touchdowns to just 12 interceptions. The Chiefs had one of the most dynamic offenses in the NFL due to Mahomes' keen precision and cannon of the sword. He led the Chiefs to the AFC Championship game, where he played well but eventually took the loss from Tom Brady to the Patriots. Mahomes gracing the cover should be no surprise to anyone. He received NFL MVP, NFL Offensive Player of the Year, and several other honors for his 2018 season. He's one of the rising stars in NFL and one of the best quarterbacks in the league. We'll see if he can keep the stat sheet filled and avoid the soccer season curse. It seemed that Mahomes might have been struck by the Madden Curse remarkably early. The Chiefs of Kansas City announced on October 17th that Mahomes has suffered a knee injury, but it didn't end up being nearly as serious as the Chiefs had feared, and Mahomes would end up missing less than a month before he returned to action. During his absence, the Chiefs lost only one game and ended the season at 12-4. In 2019, Mahomes fired 26 touchdown passes and only 5 interceptions. His shortened season means that he probably won't receive the NFL MVP award, but for much of that time, he was still dominant in the field. Mahomes would eventually lead the Chiefs through the playoffs and into the Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers. He started the game in poor form, missing a few important passes and throwing 2 interceptions at the end of the game.
Well, he led the Chiefs to that title with a remarkable postseason that culminated in him winning Super Bowl MVP.
Number 2, Madden NFL 19. Antonio Brown began his career with the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2010 at a time when the league was loaded with other star wide receivers. Initially focused on returning points, he eventually found a place as one of the best receivers on the team, capable of playing a slot role like Hines Ward or a deep threatening role like Mike Wallace. This versatility consistently made Brown one of the most popular quarterback targets for Ben Roethlisberger and ended the 2017 regular season with more receiving yards than anyone else in the NFL. He also has 9 touchdowns, with his ability to catch almost impossible passes unrivaled in the league. From a mathematical point of view, the Madden Curse did not hit Brown. He had 104 passes for 1,297 yards and 15 touchdowns. The remarkable season allowed Brown to extend his 1,000-yard string of seasons, which now stands at 6. Even though Brown had a decent season, Brown had a weird offseason. He didn't appear in the final game of the 2018 regular season, despite allegedly having been engaged in a heated argument with Roethlisberger. Brown stayed out of practice during Week 17, and his time with the Steelers came to an end later. Brown demanded to be traded during the offseason, ultimately being shipped to the Oakland Raiders for draft picks that contributed to negligible compensation for the Steelers. His time with the Raiders is going to be an inauspicious start, to say the least. During treatment with whole-body cryotherapy, Brown developed horrible frostbite on his forearm, which is incredibly disconcerting. It's also unfathomably ironic, given that Madden is running on the EA Frostbite engine.
I am inevitable.
Number 1. Madden NFL 18. Tom Brady's now iconic career begins with modest beginnings. The former University of Michigan quarterback was not chosen by the Patriots until the 6th round of the NFL draft. At the start of his rookie season, Brady was the 4th quarterback on the Patriots' deep list, but took over halfway through the next season and led the Patriots to their first Super Bowl victory. Winning was the beginning of a period of domination that included 3 Super Bowl victories in 4 years. With Brady at the core, the Patriots became perennial Super Bowl candidates. In 2014, Brady picked up his 4th Super Bowl ring, and last season, he was just the 2nd player ever and the first quarterback to win 5 Super Bowls. Brady has amassed 13 Pro Bowl picks, 3 MVP league honors, and 3 MVP Super Bowls. His historic service, however, was not without any controversy. The Patriots have been embroiled in several investigations throughout their career, including the 2015 Deflate controversy, where Brady was accused of deliberately deflating soccer at the 2015 AFC Championship. While others can see Brady's reputation as corrupted, in sheer statistics and accolades, Brady remains the most decorated player to feature on Madden's cover and is undisputably one of the best football players of all time. So don't hesitate to share your thoughts on the Madden NFL Curse in the comments section below, while also hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel for more awesome NFL content in the future. And while you're at it, don't forget to watch those 2 videos on your screen as well. And with that, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now.